I think I found a way to take a video without wind noise. So I put on my hoodie, that seems to be working. And this is the perfect time to see everything because the sun's come up just enough that it's burnt off a lot of the morning mist and fog. It's a beautiful day. There's the cruise ships that I saw coming in during the dawn. They came in over, well, one of them I saw right over the tip of that island. Now I wanted to show where I went yesterday. I was on the other side of this ridge where it's nice and flat, but on the other side it's a bit more choppy, and I took the boat down around that corner there, and I went to this little tiny island in there. Let me see if I can zoom in. See that little island? And I just went around it. I didn't anchor up because it was early in the trip, and I was thinking, oh, I've got a lot I want to see. And then from there, I motored over to this island. Now, this is where I spent a bit of time. I've been seeing this island in the morning, and if there's any place that I wanted to go back on a boat, it would be here. Not for anything enormously fun or weird, but so you pull in here in this harbor, this little crescent, and there's a bunch of restaurants right there, and there's little shops, and it's very much like a cruise ship. I just got off the boat atmosphere, but I went there early for about 11 o'clock, and I had a nice lunch, stuffed tomatoes with vegetables and beautifully seasoned with sauces and things like that, and fried zucchini, a very large mound of fried zucchini, which I managed to eat almost all of it. Anyway, right after that, and a beer, a lovely beer made here in Santorini, Vulcan. So I'm going to have to get another one of those someday. And I went up, you see that windy path? So I walked up that windy path, and yeah, it was a bit of a workout. Heart rate got up over 140, so that's good. And I got to the top, drank my water, and I walked around the village a little bit. There's not much of it, but you can see the other side right from the top. And of course I walked back down later after I did some exploring. The old ladies up there were giving me this kind of side eye, like, what are you doing up here, tourist? Walking around. It's free to walk the roads, ladies. Lots of little kittens and cats, so that'll keep them all rat free, I guess. As I was walking back down, and when I got close to the bottom, you can see there's a long stretch, a long flat stretch. There were people stopping there to take pictures and then turn around and going back. The boats had come in, and some of the adventurous folks were on their way up. Others were still down there eating. But yeah, really nice people, really sweet, very friendly, and had a really good time there. Then from there, that's my transition music. You see there's a little boat on there. I entered in between those two. There's actually two islands there. When you see that, you think it's one, but then from the side there, it's actually two. There's a little entrance. I don't think it's right there. I think it's further towards the peak that sticks out. There's a little slot that goes in there. And I didn't go on to the island. That's actually, okay, sorry, where those boats are, that's where you can go and walk around. I didn't do that. I didn't feel like I needed another hike that late in the day. But I went in between. I went to a hot spring that was in between. That's actually the center of the volcano. I guess that would be the last burp that the volcano gave up, that mound there. And it looks a combination of rough and lush. And that was a lot of fun. I went snorkeling around. I had a nice hard swim. Used my arms instead of my legs. I was well tired by then. And and then from there, I exited on the south side over that way, and I came around past all these cruise ships, different ones yesterday, of course, and some other vessels, and I just had a peek at them. I was nice, and there's a little new port down here. The old port's further down that way. I know the old port's down that way. Sorry, I'm mistaken. The old port's down the new port's down that way. That's where the ferries let out. The old port's here, and it has a gondola that goes up the side of the mountain. And then from there, I continued on. I went over to Ia, and I saw it from a completely different perspective. It is truly gorgeous from all directions. It is one of the most beautiful places. And I just sailed around there. There were lots of vessels there by then, lots of excursions pulled up, little sights to see. And then I sailed back around this way. Motored. Be correct. Motored around past the cruise ships, out that way. It was getting kind of rough and choppy, I guess in the morning and the afternoon. And then back around the point. And there's a lighthouse right up there. You have to be careful of the rocks. They go pretty deep, pretty far out. And then all the way back around. And I think I was out from 10 a.m. until 5:30 on the boat. Only stopped a couple of times for hikes and food.